My name is Isadore Boliku and my metric number is D202010938820. For the introduction, Malaysia is a developing country in the world and practices country-oriented and open marketing. The Malaysian economy has undergone several transformations before becoming a strong economy as it is now. Malaysia's economic profile has changed significantly through 4 decades of transformation since independence. The country's economy compared to other Southeast Asian countries is distinguished by several factors such as the openness of the Malaysian economy especially after independence, political and economic stability, wealth of natural resources, good infrastructure facilities, low labor costs and policies implemented by the government in attracting more investors. In many ways, the Malaysian economy has shown good growth not only in terms of gross domestic product growth, but also in other sectors and social development. Since after independence, the economy has grown at a relatively high rate. The growth and development of Malaysia's economy shows an increase compared to previous years. This situation shows the success and progress of Malaysia.
I am Naomi Jawlan with metric number D202010938852. Now moving on to economic development. Economic development is a broad and comprehensive concept. It involves economic growth. Economic development not only includes economic growth, but also includes an increase in the living standards of the population, a more equitable pattern of income distribution, an increase in the standard of education and health, and a decrease in the unemployment rate and poverty rate. Economic growth. Economic growth is the increase in the amount of final goods and services produced by an economy over time. It is measured as the rate of increase in real gross domestic product, real GDP.
Hi guys, my name is Myrsilyn binti Muhammad Salih with matrix number D202010938866. Next is economic perspective. Economic perspective are divided into 2 scopes: Islamic perspective and conventional perspective. Basically, Islamic perspective based on Islamic beliefs according to Quran and Sunnah, while conventional perspective is materialistic in nature. So, let's take a look differences economic perspective between Islamic and conventional perspective. The main economic systems that generally know today are capitalism economics and socialism economics. Both economic systems are also called conventional economics, where economics give full freedom of individual or government to control the economic activities. On the other hand, in Islamic economics aims to build society life and able to accommodate human needs in the world and the hereafter. Falah. From the definitions, we know that Islamic economic system has Al-Quran and As-Sunnah as a guide, while conventional economic system have no guidance in carrying out economic activities, so it has its own rules that can be used as a guide. According to the Islamic economics mentioned, the limited is in human needs, while its resources are not limited or already measured in accordance with what has been given by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. On the other hand, the conventional economic system, the real economic problem is the lack of existing resources. Lack of the resources is often called scarcity. This is because every human being has diverse and unlimited needs, while the resources used to fulfill human needs are limited. Thus, conventional economics has unlimited human wants and desire for opulence, while Islamic economics preaches the need for humans to suppressing their wants, avoiding luxury life, and sharing.
Hi everyone, I'm Terrenah with Augustine with metric number D2020109380. Now, we are in Malaysian economic structure. The changing trend of Malaysian economic structure is divided into two time periods, before and after independence. The Malaysian economy before independence was mainly focused on agricultural sector. Under the British rule, our economy was characterized by agricultural production and mining, mainly tin. As in 1956, major crops under the colonial administration were rubber, wet paddy, coconut, palm oil, pineapple, coffee, and tea. After independence, Malaysian economic structure can be divided into three time periods, namely pre-New Economic Policy, pre-NEP, New Economic Policy, NEP, and Vision 2020. Pre-NEP was a 5-year Malaysia development plan and was introduced in 1937. The approach used was horizontal diversification and vertical diversification strategy. Attempt to industrialize was started with the implementation of import substitution policy, which was quite unsuccessful. NEP was launched in 1971 and ended in 1990. The approach used was growth and equity strategy and also by privatization policy. During this era, government has implemented export-oriented strategy. Small-scale industry and commercial petroleum started in 1972. In Vision 2020 era, three policies were implemented, namely National Development Policy (NDP), National Vision Policy (NVP), and New Economic Model (NEM). NDP focused on human resource development to develop a productive and skilled labor force, while NVP focused on attract more foreign direct investment (FDI) and transform into fully industrialized economy. NEM aimed to transform Malaysian economy into service sector. NEM also focused to reduce dependency on global demand by focus on local demand and demand from neighboring country.
Hi, my name is Nasnida Julik with metric number D202010938667. In conclusion, Malaysia has been one of the most globalized developing countries after Malaysia's independence. Malaysia also has undergone major changes in the economic sector after independence. At the same time, Malaysia currently going through a challenging period in its economic development due to COVID-19 pandemic. At the end of this topic, we can learn that a country must have a perfect development plan for the economic progress of the country.